Hey folks, Eric Prey, Focus Fishing Guide Service. Got another video fishing report for you for Table Rock. It is Tuesday, April 3rd. Been on the water quite a bit this past week. Weather is crazy. Did a double today. Started off, I don't know, around 60 degrees, got up to about 75, and now it's about 40. And the wind has blown in every conceivable direction today, but we did manage to catch a few today. Pretty good day on the water, actually. As far as our lake level is concerned, we are at 918.6 as of 4 o'clock this afternoon. Corey is running water. They have slowed the flow a little bit. They're down to 2 to 3 units. I saw that they might have a couple of gates open as well, a foot maybe. Yeah, they're releasing right around 10, 11, 12,000, 15,000 cubic feet per second, so they are dropping the lake as quickly as they can. Also saw that they felt like they would have it back to normal by, I believe, April 9th is what I saw online. So another 6 days and it'll be back to 915. As far as our water temperature is concerned, it's all over the map. Down here by the dam where I am today, I'm actually up at Long Creek, and the water is very dirty, and it is about 55, 56. You get into the clear water, it drops significantly. It gets down to about 52, 53. Over the weekend, I was up the James and up the White, saw a lot of 56, even saw 57 up the James in the dirty water. So a lot of variety in the water temperature right now. For an average, I'd say we're probably right about 55. Don't know what this cold weather tonight, it's supposed to get below freezing tonight. I don't know what that'll do to it. Probably drop this dirty water down significantly and get it all down around 53, 54 by tomorrow and by the weekend. But we are catching fish. The fish are moving up. If we could get some consistent weather, I really think that it would really blow up. But we are catching quite a few fish and doing pretty good right now. And I think we get past this weekend with this roller coaster that we've got going temperature wise, I think it's going to make a huge difference, and we're really going to start catching a lot of fish over the next few weeks. But if you guys are coming down, say you're going to fish the lower end of the lake, that's where I am right now. Doing pretty good with a swim bait. That's probably my #1 bait down here right now, just because it's the most consistent bite. I'm throwing the Kitech impact fat, or swing impact fat, in a 2.8. Sexy Shad's definitely my best color, followed up by Sightfish. Those are my 2 best colors right now. Just rigging it on a 1/4 ounce head and swimming it, throwing it towards the bank, keeping the boat in about 15 to 20 foot of water, throwing it towards the bank, letting it sink about 3 to 5 seconds, and then just a moderate retrieve, not burning it back in, not scrubbing the bottom, just a moderate retrieve. We caught a lot of fish doing that this morning. Once this front pushed through, it really kind of hurt the bite, but we did manage to catch a few more this afternoon. So that's my #1 bite. We are still catching some fish on a stick bait as well, especially in the clearer water. It seems like once you get the other side of Big Cedar Island towards the dam, the water clears up significantly. We get a lot more bites on a stick bait there, both the Mega Bass Vision 110 and the Spro Mix Stick. Doing a little bit better with the Mix Stick than the Mega Bass. I think it's that time of year where you want a stick bait that makes a wider path when you jerk it and has a more erratic action. So the Mix Stick's definitely been a better bait, or the Rapala X-Rap. The Rapala X-Rap has a real wide motion when you jerk it, so the X-Rap is definitely I'd have tied on. Crankbait's still working to some extent. We are catching a few on a crankbait as well. Curve 55, Wiggle Wart, Rock Crawler, all those baits are working. It really seems like the fish are moving more towards gravel than they are the rock, though. We talked about that last week, and it's really starting to show, especially with the swim bait, but even with the crankbait. You're looking for those areas where the rock breaks down and it gets on the gravel. A lot of smallmouth coming off of gravel points right now. So crankbait's working. Spinnerbait is working to some extent down here. I feel like the spinnerbait works better in the dirtier water, maybe up Long Creek, up the James, up the White, where you've got a lot more color in the water. Spinnerbait, the War Eagle spinnerbait's been really strong up there. Go up to Kimberling City, fish Kimberling City the other day, and really a good strong swim bait bite up there as well. Again, fat impact or fat swing impact from Kitech, 2.8, 3.3 have been the best 2 sizes. On a 1/4 ounce head, open hook, And again, just throwing that towards the bank, counting it down 3 to 5 seconds, and a moderate retrieve back in. Don't burn it, don't scrub it, just keep it off the bottom. Moderate retrieve. It's a very light bite though. They're not hammering it most of the time. Most of the time the bait will just get heavy, so pay attention. Catching a lot of fish on that. Catching several fish on a crankbait up there as well. Wigglewort, rock crawler, curve 55. Stick bait bite too, doing the same thing. We're looking for those fish that are moving from that rocky, steeper stuff into the shallow pockets, onto the shallow gravel. They really seem to be setting up to where they're going to move up and start cruising the banks and getting more into a solid pre-spawn pattern here over the next 2 weeks. And the spinnerbait's a lot stronger up there too. Did a lot better with a War Eagle spinnerbait in that direction than I did down at the dam. Mouse has been a really strong color, especially if you got clear water. Around Kimberling, it's got a little bit of a stain to it, so white or white and chartreuse, both of those have been really good. Coleslaw is good if you've got a cloudy day like we've got right now. If you've got a sunny day, opt for something more with gold or silver blades. Seem to get a lot more bites doing that. Go up into the James, and the James is really dirty, which is a wonderful thing, especially once you get above Ants Creek. Around point 12, I've heard it clears once you get up around Bridgeport, but everything I've fished has been really dirty water and a lot warmer water. Spinnerbait's been strong up there, catching several fish on a War Eagle spinnerbait. White, white and chartreuse, coleslaw, those are all good colors. Double willow leaf blades, and it seems like those fish are fairly shallow, especially on a warm, windy day. If you get a cold front that passes through, back off a little bit and throw a crankbait. Throw the curve 55, throw the wigglewort, throw the rock crawler. All those baits are working, and again, we're looking for those fish. They've transitioned. They're moving from the points towards the pockets, and even some of them, if you get a really good warm day, some of them will be right in the backs of the pockets. So make sure you're checking out all those areas with a spinnerbait and a crankbait. Jewel Pro spider jig's been really strong up there, especially in bushes. Flooded bushes towards the backs of the creeks, flooded bushes in the little spawning pockets. A lot of fish coming on a Jewel Pro spider jig. Okeechobee Blue's strong. Missouri Craw's a strong color, and Bass Whacker. All those colors are really good. Matching it up with either a Speed Craw or a Beaver. Both of those are working really good as trailers. Seems like if you've got a warm day, sunny day, they like that Speed Craw a little bit better. If it's cloudy, I have been going with the Beaver on a cloudy day more than a Speed Craw. Go up into the white. I was up in the white over the weekend. Pretty strong swim bait bite up the white. Kitech Fat Swing Impact 2.8, 3.3. Sexy Shad, Sight Fish. Both of those have been really strong colors. Again, on a 1/4 ounce head, putting the boat in about 20 foot of water, throwing towards the bank, mixed rock, mostly gravel, banks and points, and inside the pockets, where they should be this time of year. Letting it sink about 3 to 5 seconds and just reeling it in on a moderate retrieve. I've been catching a lot of fish doing that. Windy days, they'll be a little bit shallower. Sunny, calm days, they're going to be out a little bit deeper. Doing well with the net head up there too. Jewel net head, matching that up with half of a Bass Pro Sticko. Same locations, gravel points, gravel pockets, just inside the pockets, even towards the back. Catching a few on the Sticko, on a net head. The Jewel net head 1/4 ounce has been better than the 1/8 ounce. And those fish seem to be between that 3 to 8 foot range. Sunny days, they might be a little bit deeper, but cloudy days, they're definitely up there fairly shallow. Crankbait's been pretty good up there as well. Rock crawler, wigglewort, curve 55, and then of course a spinnerbait too. If you get a good windy, sunny day, you really want to throw a spinnerbait up there. White and chartreuse with the gold and silver blades has been really strong on sunny, windy days up there. Just catching fish, guys. I mean, it's really going to kick in the next couple of weeks, but it's much better than it was 2-3 weeks ago. Really think it's going to bust loose here. We get a few days in a row where it's warmer, sunny, get this water temperature up a little bit closer to 60 degrees, and these fish are going to go absolutely crazy. But guys, I mean, it's the first week of April, and we got a chance of snow on Saturday, I heard this morning. So who knows? Hopefully next couple of weeks it'll get squared away. We'll start getting some more consistent weather, and we'll get a more consistent bite. But we are catching fish, and it's only going to get better as the season goes on. If you guys are thinking about hiring a guide, maybe you bought a lake house, maybe you're down here on vacation. The folks I took out today were on spring break this afternoon. Whatever it is, if you guys want to go fishing, want to hire a guide, give me a call. It's Focus Fishing Guide Service. You can reach me at 417-860-4743. Hit my website, focusfishing.com, and either shoot me an email or book online. Either way, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But guys, we've got some great fishing coming up. April's going to be great. May's going to be great. June will be great. Get out here, get down here. Let's catch some fish, have some fun. Can't wait to hear from you guys. Thanks for watching the videos. Take a moment to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. But thanks for watching. Can't wait to hear from you. We'll see you on the water.